friends, what is a vaccine? How does it work? Why do we get side effects after taking a vaccine? In this video, we will answer some basic questions like these and know how does a COVID-19 vaccine work. So, let's dive into the unleash the science behind a COVID-19 vaccine. What would you do if you want to build some nice and attractive muscles? You will go to the gym, probably, and lift some weights to transform into the attractive body. But to achieve the same, your trainer would advise you to first lift some light weights before you try to lift the heaviest bar in the gym. This is because your muscles need to be trained with light weights first so that they get stronger to lift the heavy weights. You may get surprised, but a vaccine works in the same way. Before fighting with the black belt of karate, you first train yourself by practicing it with a person with the same level of training you have. Germs are all around us, both in the environment and in our body. When a person is susceptible and they encounter a harmful organism, it can lead to a disease and death. When a pathogen does infect the body, a body defenses called the immune system are triggered and the pathogen is attacked and destroyed or overcome. A pathogen is a bacterium, virus, parasite or fungus that can cause disease within the body. And the subpart of pathogen that causes the formation of antibody is called an antigen. The antibodies produced in the response to the pathogen's antigen are an important part of the immune system. You can consider antibodies as the soldiers in your body defense system. Each antibody or soldier in our system is trained to recognize one specific antigen. We have thousands of different antibodies in our body. When the human body is exposed to an antigen for the first time, it takes time for the immune system to respond and produce antibodies specific to that antigen. In the meantime, the person is susceptible to become ill. And this is the reason we get fever and feels less energetic when a body fights with a disease. Once the antigen-specific antibodies are produced, they work with the rest of the immune system to destroy the pathogen and stop the disease. Once the body produces antibodies in its primary response to an antigen, it also creates antibody-producing memory cells which remain alive even after the pathogen is defeated by the antibodies. If the body is exposed to the same pathogen more than once, the antibody response is much faster and more effective than the first time around because the memory cells are ready to pump out antibodies against that antigen. This means that if the person is exposed to a dangerous pathogen in the future, their immune system will be able to respond immediately, protecting against diseases. So, a vaccine contains weakened or inactive parts of a particular organism, in essence an antigen or a blueprint for producing antigens that trigger an immune response within the body. So when a weakened coronavirus, which is a kind of pathogen or a foreign substance, is injected into the body, our immune system develops antibodies to fight against it. Regardless of whether the vaccine is made up of the antigen itself or the blueprint so that the body will produce the antigen, this weakened version will not cause the disease in the person receiving the vaccine, but it will prompt the immune system to respond much as it would have on its first reaction to the actual pathogen. Some vaccine requires multiple doses given in weeks or months apart. This is sometimes needed to allow for the production of long-lived antibodies and the development of memory cells. In this way, the body is trained to fight the specific disease-causing organism, and as I mentioned before, the meantime, the person is susceptible to becoming an ill, which comes with a vaccine as a side effect. So, today with the help of this video, you learn how our immune system works, how a coronavirus vaccine works, and why we fall ill when we take a vaccine. To watch more videos like this, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also turn on the bell notification to get updated whenever we post a new video. And if you have any doubts, queries and you want us to make a new video on your favorite topic, then leave it in the comment section below. That's all for today. Keep learning.